Hey guys,
Hi.
great to see you.
See you.
Wow, what is going to be our adventure today?
I know. I can't
Oh my
wait.
goodness.
It's going to be something
Yes.
creative and fun.
I heard something that we're going to be designing something.
Ooh, designing. Now there's something we haven't talked about.
I'm going to actually pull up our file.
Okay, designing a room.
I will gladly
Designing a
read.
room. Woo.
Did it disappear? There we go.
There it
Here we
goes.
go.
All right. I'll read it. Interior design is the art and science of enhancing the interiors of a space or building to achieve a healthier and more aesthetically pleasing environment for the user. An interior designer is someone who plans, researches, coordinates, and manages such projects.
Wow, so there's a lot that goes into creating a
That
space.
seems really difficult, like a lot of different parts going together.
And they
Right.
really want it to be healthy and aesthetically pleasing. Do you guys know what aesthetically means?
Ooh, aesthetically. Doesn't that mean how something looks?
Yes, how something looks.
Fancy word for how something looks and
And
why
aesthetically
it looks
pleasing
good.
means
You want
Yeah,
it to
that it
look
looks
good.
okay to your eyes. It looks makes you feel like it's good, like it's a good design.
Exactly. You feel safe and healthy in the space. This is making a lot of sense.
So
Yeah.
I was looking online and look, I found that there's actually
Ooh.
these programs that help you design a space before you even move a piece of furniture. So
Oh,
you put in
wow.
all your
Smart.
specs online, like how big your walls are, how long they are, how tall they are, and then you can pick and choose your furniture from you see on the left side here.
Right.
Keep changing them around because imagine actually lifting each piece of furniture and trying it out. That would be really, really hard. So this is kind of neat.
And it's like, even though it's space and it's not an artwork like a painting or collage, you can see color being repeated, shapes being repeated. There's things that look like a good piece of artwork just by looking at that room.
Right.
Yes, I love those colors.
Those
colors
colors,
work
right.
well together. And you can also, like you said, you can probably change around the colors to see what works or, you know.
Right. Imagine if those couches all of a sudden were red. What would that do to your eyes?
Right.
So
Right.
the aesthetic quality, you know, the way that it looks is really important.
Here's another image. And I think, do you guys happen to know who painted this painting?
Vincent Van Gogh. Vincent Van Gogh.
Vincent Van Gogh.
Yeah.
Look at
Where
this.
do you
I wish I was in that room. It looks so comfortable and cozy.
And I love the artwork hanging on the wall and the double shutter windows.
It looks
It's also
very
not very cluttered. My room at home is kind of cluttered. This person's room is not very cluttered.
Very
they have
simple.
very few things. You can probably count with your fingers and toes how many things are in this room.
Yeah, and you can
Not
tell it's a
very many
bedroom. It's you know, there's a bed and a little side table. You can tell what the room's used for.
That's right. So you can use a computer program, you can paint your room, you can draw your room. There's so many different ways you can design a room.
I was going to pull up another image of the same kind of computer program where you can look and grab specific items and move them around and see how they'll go together.
Wow, so that's an aerial view, almost as if you had, what are those contraptions called that you can fly over?
Oh, a drone.
Thank you. Aerial view is like having a drone. You can fly over.
There's another phrase for it too. Do you guys know what it is?
What is it?
What is it? Oh, bird's eye view.
Yeah,
Bird's eye view.
Yeah, because if a bird was flying, that's what it would look like from above.
Right. And it's almost like a three-dimensional blueprint, you know, like looking at a blueprint and then making
and see how it works. Actually, this house looks super cozy. I would like to live there.
Yes.
I love these floors. Looks very
no, it's fancy.
And now we're going to go to different kinds of spaces. These are artist spaces.
Oh, wow. Look, Georgia O'Keeffe, she painted those big, beautiful paintings of flowers, and her
Yes.
studio looks very calm and organized, and like she has big windows.
Yes,
She
and it looks
does.
like she
Natural
has,
light while she paints.
and she's got all her flowers with her. So there we don't see
yeah.
a bed. She
That's so
doesn't need a
cute.
bed in her room
Mhm.
Right, because it's an art room.
because it's
And
an
she does
art
need
room.
some storage. Look at this little shelf here. Seems to be a very fun shelf with lots of materials in it
Mhm.
for her, paint brushes maybe, and paints, and a chair and
Wow.
an easel. We're gonna go to another artist space.
Whoa, that's different.
Whoa, that's way different from the other artist, Georgia O'Keeffe's space.
Wow.
Boys and girls, what do you notice?
Wow.
Well, they definitely had. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was thinking that obviously he can't have any couches in there because they're gonna be full of paint. So there's just paint and a big canvas on the floor.
Yes.
Wow, it's so big. He's using his entire studio floor for that painting, and it looks like he's just pouring in and throwing paint around on it. That's really cool.
Really cool.
He does have a perfect space for what he does.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes.
he's got his
Shelving
paintings
here
on
on the
one
left.
side, and then his paintings on the other side. So he's really organized his space well, so he's able to drip and fling all of his paint.
Right.
Wow, so different.
Right.
He must have been flinging those arms around to get all of that paint everywhere.
Wow.
I was going to go to the next one.
Whoa, this is a big studio. This is huge.
This is even a bigger painting than Jackson Pollock.
Wow.
We're back to the bird's eye view. We need a bird's eye view to see this space.
Wow.
Do you see that ladder in the corner? That really helps show how big it really is.
Oh, it's like when you walk away from your painting to look at it from far away. You would have to do that with a ladder probably.
Distance from it. That's really, really true. Wow.
It does look like somebody spilled a lot of paint on there.
Yeah, and it looks like he's using a broom to paint. And look at how he's organized his space. He has his paints in one corner. And then it looks like there's a cleaner area over down near the bottom.
Right.
And made sure he set up his ladder so that he can really look and view his work. Wow, so there's a lot of thought that goes into planning a room.
Right. I was going to go, I found another one, and this one's a little smaller. No, much, much smaller. And it's a gerbil home or hamster home.
Wow.
And it's a space, and you have to think about what the hamster needs. It needs water right here. It needs food, and it needs a lot of things to entertain itself. So little pretend houses and tubes and soft bedding for it to sleep on. So again, this is a space that's planned for whoever's going to live there. Obviously, a big painter is not going to live there, but definitely a hamster.
That'd be so fun to design a room for a little animal and think about all the things it needs and would like, and to make it really special.
Right.
I like that.
And anyone who gets a pet has to design a space for their pet. You know, even if you have a dog, you got to figure out where you're going to keep the dog bowl and where you're going to keep the dog, water bowl, and where is the bed going to go, and, where are you going to hang the leash?
Wow, we all are interior designers.
Ooh.
This is a really cool room.
Wow.
Whoever has these rooms. It's probably in the city.
Yes, look at the window.
Yeah.
You're right, it looks like it's in the city.
And all that storage and beds on top of
it's a
dressers.
small space, but they really did a really good job on it, stacking the beds a little bit.
Right, and hiding all of the clutter. So they really thought about where they were going to put all the different objects they needed, so it didn't feel overwhelming, but it still looked, boys and girls, aesthetically pleasing.
Aesthetically pleasing, that's a big one.
Aesthetically pleasing. We're going to have to say it all together at the end.
Yes.
I wanted to show you a room that is designed for little kids, and it's a daycare. And notice that there are decorations on the walls, and the furniture is really small, and there's ABCs on the walls. So all of these things, every little thing in here is matching all the people that are going to be here.
Right. So an adult could not go in there and sit down and have lunch. They really thought about the size of people, just like gerbil.
Made for little ones.
Right. And even the floor. The floor is like a tile or whatever that
it's kind of
linoleum, so that it can be clean, because little kids can make messes. Like even thinking about the floor or what type of things.
I wasn't thinking about that, but you're right. It has to be like easily wiped off kind of floor. It can't have like grooves on it.
So what do we think? I feel really inspired, guys.
I feel so inspired to make any type of space. An art studio sounds really great, but a bedroom.
Well, let's make a room. Let's make a room together. You want to try?
Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, definitely.
All right. So this is something the kids can do too, because they have access to Google Slides at home.
Okay.
So when they get a new page on Google Slides, the first thing they're going to do is click and cover all those things on there and erase it. So you have a blank page to work with.
Good.
And I'm going to move your faces over here so I can see. The first thing you're going to have to do is start with a wall. So we're going to research pictures. We're going to go here and say, search the web. And I usually just go and say wall. And are you guys able to see?
Oh,
yes, now we see.
So I'm going to pick a really modern wall. And I think I'm going to pick this white one right here.
So there's so many options to choose from.
And I'm going to always cover the top corner first and stretch. You always, if you want to stretch something, you grab it by the center.
On that blue bar. Okay.
There you go. So there's my wall. And then I look for floor. But sometimes these floors are not going to really work. I mean, I could try this one, I guess. Let me try that one. It's a little too light. You could try that one and shrinking it down to the floor.
Oh, I see.
Bring to the bottom part of your page.
And then stretching it out. Now, another way to do floor, and I actually don't like this color, is get this right here and stretch it. And now you have a box, and then you pick a color to fill it.
Perfect.
Oh.
So it's a little too dark. It's a little too light. I don't know if I'm too picky.
But this is good.
Let's just leave it at that.
You have so many options just from that one shape.
Now, the next thing we're going to do is, let's say I want to put a couch on it. If you just search the word couch, you are going to get like pictures like this, where if you plunk it in there, it's going to have this excess picture like that you don't want around it. So it doesn't have a cutout couch. The way that you find out a cutout couch is you put the word transparent, and you have to spell it correctly, and it will bring up couches that are already cut out. And you can have cartoon style couches or realistic looking ones. So I'm going to pick, what do you guys think?
Ooh, I like with the pink wall, that very ornate black one looks interesting.
This one?
Yes.
Yes.
Try that out.
Let's see.
Sometimes against the pink.
Do you see how it's cut out?
Oh, wow.
I'm going to shrink it a little bit and put it in a little corner. And I always like nature, so I'm going to get a transparent window.
Great. So transparent is another word for see-through, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So you see over here, you have a transparent window and you're able to see through it. And right now you only see the wall, but we're going to fix that in a minute. And you can make it longer, like a nice long window.
Kind of like Vincent Van Gogh's, he had the double pane windows.
Right.
The back of his.
And maybe, and I always like forest. Forest is spelled, I'm sorry. Is forest spelled?
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I'm so bad. Okay.
Ooh.
And
look at those choices. What do you want to look
so
at?
you just pick like, you know, maybe like lots of tall trees or something, maybe that one. And when you first put it down, of course, it's going to be enormous. You have to shrink it. Oops, that was too shrunken. Okay. And then you're going to have to like adjust it. Now notice that it covers up your whole window. So you're going to arrange it. So it's going to go to arrange.
Okay.
And instead of send to back, you're going to say send backward, because send backward means you're just going back one. So
oh my goodness.
So it went
If you
behind.
send it back, it'll go behind the wall. But
If you say
backward,
send,
Okay.
You can
Arrange.
experiment with it, but just if you see it, if it disappeared, it's because you sent it behind the wall and you got to bring it forward. So there's these layers you're working with. So now you have this cute window with the back. And then I always like to have plants inside. So I'm going to have, remember, we're not just going to put plant. What are we going to put?
Transparent
plants, or plant. I would say plant. Okay.
Oh,
so
yeah.
You can pick.
That's a nice one.
Cartoon plant. You can pick a cactus. That one looks nice. Okay, let's see if that one looks good. Oh, it even has a shadow.
Ooh, I like that shadow.
That looks realistic.
Yeah. That one, it can be maybe ones that hang out on the ground and like in front. Another one you could do is say coffee table.
Yeah, we need somewhere to put down our cookies and milk.
Cup of coffee. How did I not say that? Okay, here's a giant table. And the way that you shrink something is you grab it from the edge on the diagonal side and you bring it down. And now it should be a lot smaller.
Oh my goodness.
There.
This is so fun. This is so fun.
You can really get carried away with it. I mean, you can go on and on. That couch looks like it's in the air now that I'm looking at it. So I need to put it down in the ground. There we go.
Yeah. Okay. Just by holding it and moving it, you can adjust.
Maybe, I was
How
thinking
about a bookshelf?
Transparent. Ooh.
It looks like somewhere I'd like to read.
Ooh, yes. Bookshelf. All right, let's see.
Sure, that one looks good.
Yeah. Wow, there's so many options.
So many options.
Yes. I mean, you, let's see.
Oh, so you can roll your books to where you want.
That one, yeah. It's more like a library, but maybe it is in a library space. I'm recording. Okay. So then I was thinking of, I like to have art on the walls. So maybe
I think that's going to make
in this case, you don't need to put transparent. You're just going to put maybe collage, or what do you guys think? Painting?
Like framed painting. Maybe there'd be a nice, look at all those.
Ooh, this is cute. How about like, let's see, that one, or some kind of abstract piece?
Yes, that's what I would pick.
Really
I love abstract art.
That looks beautiful.
So I think you guys are ready to do your own rooms.
Yes.
Once I'm done with this one, let's see. Ooh, okay. So here, there. You can also put a frame around that. So you say transparent, frame. And you have all these frames that you can put on here. And notice the frame is enormous, of course, when it first comes in. So you have to shrink it. And it's, you're putting it around it. And remember, the center square blue little squares, those help you shrink it. This helps you maintain the shape of it. But this one actually stretches it and adjusts the size. Getting a little cluttered in here. So there.
Oh yeah, it looks like it's done.
Look at that. Yeah, that is the room. That is so fun. That is so fun. I can't wait to make one.
Yay. Did you guys want to try one?
Let's do it. Boys and girls, are you ready?
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to stop sharing. Who wants to try it?
Yeah. All right.
Well, let's do this, boys and girls.
Do you want to try it, Alita? Do you have your thing already on there?
Oh, do you want me to make one?
Oh. Okay.
It might be too long.
Yeah, that might be too long. Well, sorry, we're going to cut this out.
Cut that out. We'll cut this out.
Let's look at the list of all these different ideas. We can now it's the kids' turn to try, right?
Yes.
That's exactly right.
Here, I'm going to move you guys over, are some other ideas of how you can design your own space.
Oh, wow.
So you guys want to read it? Or?
Yeah. A dream bedroom for yourself or someone else.
Ooh, good idea. An art studio.
A tree fort.
A relaxation room.
Ooh, a pet room.
A playroom.
And maybe even a nature room. Boys and girls, you might even come up with your own idea.
Right.
Yay.
There's so many different types of rooms and things that you put in them.
I wanted to quickly show you how you save it and you have a picture of it. So then you can use the picture of it in different ways. Sorry, let me just go really quickly. So once you make your, did it get not shared?
Yeah, no, we can see it.
Okay. Once you make your room, let's say, here's my room, the one I made. You are going to go to File, and then you're going to press download, and you're going to go to JPEG image. And
current slide, okay.
JPEG image, and then it's going to give you, it's going to, right here on the bottom, it's being saved as a picture. So,
wow. So you
and then when it's done loading, it's going to open up here, right here, and you can name it. You can save it, press save, and you can save it in your desktop as a photo. In which case, at that point, you can put it in an iMovie. You can draw on it. You can print it. You can share it with friends. You can share it with your teachers.
Oh, cool.
There.
Yes, boys and girls, don't forget to share with us all the wonderful
we want to see all the cool spaces you make. So,
well, guys, it's
so fun.
Guys,
we're interior designers.
Yay! All right, have fun, everyone.
Have fun.